I don't get why any predator would willingly go after a bison. They're massively big and too heavy to move, and when they strike something, you can rest assured that whatever they struck isn't going to survive for long, which is exactly what we're about to see today. Here's a really wild scene where a wolf ended up messing with a massive bull. The bull, not one to be messed with, attacked the wolf with its huge horns immediately. It stabbed the wolf and then lifted it up and threw it way high into the air. The wolf went flying like a rag doll, and that probably ended its life. Getting thrown like that was absolutely devastating, and there's no chance that the wolf was able to survive it. A group of wolves decided to attack a bison calf here, and the first wolf charged at it, biting the calf and trying to hold it in place. Shortly after, another wolf showed up, and they both sank their teeth into the poor calf and were trying to tear it apart. But then, out of nowhere, two huge, massively hairy bisons came charging at full speed. They almost trampled the wolves to death, and the terrified predators quickly let go of the calf and scattered. Two wolves were viciously biting a yak here, and they injured it very severely. It looked like they were going to take it down and have it for dinner, but the defiant yak kept fighting, dragging the wolves with it as it struggled to reach the nearby river. Despite its injuries, the yak showed incredible strength and was super stubborn. Finally, it was able to jump into the river and get rid of the salivating predators, denying them their long-awaited meal. The yak was literally inches away from them, yet they could only look without touching. These two starving snow wolves were eyeing a group of musk oxen, and they were trying to find a way to hunt one of them. One of the huge beasts noticed the wolves and decided to charge at them first. Seeing the behemoth coming its way, the terror-stricken wolf immediately ran away. The musk ox would have certainly killed the wolf by stabbing it with its massive horns or stomping on it, and the vicious predator was lucky to get away when it did. The musk oxen stood their ground and proved that they weren't easy prey, and the wolves, still hungry, had to retreat and look for food elsewhere. Here's an entire pack of wolves that had surrounded 3 bison and was planning their next move to take one down. Even though the bison were completely surrounded, one of them managed to strike one of the wolves with its huge horns. The bison hooked the wolf on it, lifting it high into the air and shaking it violently before throwing it away. This sent a clear message to the rest of the wolves to stay back. The bloodthirsty predators were hungry, no doubt, but none of them were ready to face the wrath of the gigantic beasts. This incredibly stubborn and persistent wolf kept attacking a huge bison, trying to hunt it all by itself. Every time the wolf attacked, the massive bison crushed it under its enormous hooves. Despite the constant stomping and the obvious pain, the wolf refused to give up. It was a humiliating scene as the bison repeatedly stomped on the desperate predator. The wolf seemed determined to get a meal no matter what, but it failed miserably. After stalking a cow-calf for some time, this wolf finally decided to swoop in and attack, biting the calf and trying to drag it away. But the calf's mother quickly rushed to its aid, chasing the wolf off. Not deterred, the wolf came back and tried again, but this time, another cow joined in to protect the little one. The 2 cows worked together, doing their best to protect the newborn, and after some back and forth, the greedy wolf was forced to run away. Laying asleep, this bison was completely unaware of the approaching beast. A lone wolf had spotted it and started creeping closer. The wolf may have thought the bison was dead, and it decided to go in for a bite. The moment it did so, the massive creature sprang to life, immediately trying to attack the wolf. Startled, the wolf quickly moved away. avoiding a certain death. Here's a giant bison that found itself in a tough spot. Multiple wolves had their eyes set on its little calf and were trying to snatch it away. The massive bison wasn't willing to let that happen, of course, and it charged into action. Working together, the wolves tried to distract and outmaneuver the bison, but the giant beast was quicker on its feet than all of them. Each time a wolf came close, the bison would charge at it, ready to kill the attacking predator. Despite their teamwork, the wolves were failing miserably, and they couldn't get anywhere near the little calf. Acting all bold and foolish, this wolf decided to get really close to a huge bull. No reason, just walked right up to it. The bull wasn't having any of it though, and it kept trying to attack the wolf to scare it away. The wolf barely dodged some of the attacks, and it quickly realized just how bad of an idea this really was. Standing by the side of the road with his massive pit bull, this guy was surprised when suddenly a wolf started creeping up on them. The wolf was moving in a zigzag pattern, trying to sneak past the dog without getting caught. It was pretty clear that the wolf just wanted to get away, but as soon as it tried to run past, the pit bull lunged at it, trying to maul it in a quick attack. The guy was able to keep his pet under control though, and the terrified wolf managed to get past just fine. In the middle of a vast snowy landscape, and for unknown reasons, this pit bull got into a really vicious fight with a pretty big wolf. But the foolish wolf was in way over its head. The pit bull, full of anger and muscles, was just absolutely destroying the predator. The wolf tried to fight back as best as it could, but there was no point. The dog was just too strong, and it didn't give it any chance to recover. Did you enjoy this video? Please let us know in the comments section down below. And don't forget to leave us a like and subscribe to the channel while you're at it. And please, turn on your notifications bell to get notified when we upload a new video. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.